Hey, good morning, folks. Happy Friday. Two topics this week for Shop Notes. One is net new members. So, August finished our third straight month of net new members since we reopened. So, what that means is we take the new members minus the folks who've left us. Of course, there's always folks who are going to leave us for various reasons, whether it's financial or they are moving, or just kind of that season in life. The mill doesn't fit them anymore, and so we take those two numbers, subtract one from the other, and get the net new members. Um, and so August was the third straight month of that. So since we've reopened, we've gained new members every single month, which is great. Um, we did it by just the skin of our teeth, though. So we had four last month, to the month prior. So definitely not the pre-COVID levels of growth that we're used to, but growth nonetheless during a recession is really great. We hope to continue that in September. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Throw salt over your shoulder, especially as um, MCC SC goes back to actual school and parents have more daycare options. We're hoping folks decide to come back to the mill. So we'll see that play out over the next 30 days or so, whether or not that continues. And then the second topic I wanted to talk about today was Innovation Week. So this is formerly known as Mill Week. So this is our 1 week of events and innovation in October. So it's October 5th through 9th this year. So we're theming each day. Rather than have a bunch of small events, we're doing more longer events. And we've got sponsors, MetroStar, and the National Security Innovation Network. You'll hear me call it NSING. They're sponsoring this year. So each day is going to have a theme. So Monday and Tuesday are going to be cybersecurity by MetroStars and artificial intelligence by NSING. We're going to kick off with a panel with me, representatives from both sponsors, and then also Mayor Hamilton talking about how cybersecurity can be an emerging sector here in Bloomington. We already have a lot of resources that other communities don't. We have companies that are here, obviously. IU has a really great curriculum, a world-class curriculum around it. Not Crane, Ivy Tech has a 11-month certificate where folks can complete that program and get a $60,000 to $75,000 a year job at the end. We have Crane, of course, to the south of us, the world's third largest naval warfare base. So lots of cybersecurity and AI intellectual property coming out of there. And then about an hour 15 or so to the east, we have Muscatatuck. It's literally the only city like it in the world. It's a former city where they have utilities and it's streets and buildings, and it's completely ready for people to train on cybersecurity skills. So they can, for instance, hack into a stoplight and practice those skills and practice blocking the hackers from doing that. So really great assets here. So that'll be a really good panel talking about Bloomington and its role in cybersecurity. Elevate Ventures is going to host a virtual happy hour for cybersecurity and AI professionals, researchers, students, and general public, just to engage and mingle. And then that night, TEDx Bloomington is going to host a series of talks all focused on innovation. So the schedule and Eventbrite registration are to come, but that'll be about in the actual week will be about in a month. And so yeah, it's really shaping up. Wednesday is Crossroads, which, as I've talked about before, is our statewide pitch competition. Really continued great progress there. We got a national sponsor just last night. Norwest is a private equity firm out of California. They're actually the ones that invested in Envisage earlier this year. So really great connection there, and we hope to get additional national and regional sponsors And then Thursday and Friday, again, continuing with the theme days, is Flyover Podcast Fest. So this was our um, first paid conference last year. We're continuing this year. We had a really great reception last year. Lots of attendees. One drove as far as 6 hours from Cleveland to get here. This year it's going to be sponsored by Sweetwater Sound. So they're going to give uh, a gift card for new studio gear literally after every single session. Really, really good sponsor, really engaged there. It's going to be 2 days this year instead of one day, focused all about the art, production, and business of podcasting. We've got 7 sessions with presenters from all over. Tickets are only $49, even cheaper than last year. And then we're also going to have a VIP workshop where 20 attendees get personalized feedback on their podcasts, help them give tip or help. They will get help with tips and tricks in hosting, broadcasting, and sound quality. So that's a new feature we're having this year. And then other sessions are going to be about how to structure an interview to tell a good story. So we have somebody from formerly of WFYI and Herald Times that's going to talk about how do you do an interview to actually create a beginning, middle, and end of a story. Building a communication plan with your podcast, being strategic about guest selection. So really, really good speakers, and Flyover is really shaping up again this year. It's Indiana's first and only podcast conference. All happening right here at the mill, at least virtually. So that's it for this week. I will be back more next Friday as usual. All right, folks, have a great weekend. Have a great Labor Day weekend, extended weekend. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye.